Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action from beautiful Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you right outside the walking ring. You've come to the right place for some world-class thoroughbred racing. In fact, we've got 11 to bring you on the show tonight, and that includes Pete Aiello as we send it up to him.
11 races on the Sunday program here this afternoon. It was a warm summer day. Temperatures in the 90s. The sun was out. We had a fast main track and a firm turf course. First of the day over the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for $35,000. Scratch number 9, Mr. Nobody. These were 2-year-olds. First race favorite was number 3, Garber Boy. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for Majestic Luna, who fires between horses to take the lead from Gem Wan, who comes away to race in second. Splitting horses, Garber Boy is now third. Dakota's Dude is up on the outside in fourth, and saving ground is Zen Man, racing ahead of Still the One, who's third last. Flamingo Beach is second last, and Karas is the early trailer as they chase the speed of Majestic Luna. Majestic Luna with a much better start today. Tries to relax up front, leads the way 2.5 over the gray Garber Boy in second. On the outside, Dakota's Dude is now third. Gem Wan toward the rail fourth. Up on the outside, Flamingo Beach is a bit wide. Zen Man is in the 2-path. Racing with him is Still the One, and 3 to the trailer, Karas. 24 seconds for the opening quarter speed. They race to the half-mile point. Luis Sanchez stole the first yesterday. Will try to do it again today aboard the leader, Majestic Luna. 2.5 clear of Garber Boy, who takes up the slack second. Up on the outside, Dakota's Dude is now third. Zen Man, 3 wide and on the improve from fourth. A gap of 3 to Karas, who's improved from last. Got inside of Still the One. Second last now, Flamingo Beach. Gem Wan is the trailer through a 49-second half-mile. Nice second quarter rating here from Sanchez, and Majestic Luna gets away again. Majestic Luna now 2.5 lengths in front. Garber Boy is still in range second, 6 lengths clear of the third running Still the One. Then Dakota's Dude and Karas toward the rail. They're at the top of the stretch now, a quarter of a mile left to go. Majestic Luna comes under pressure after 3 quarters and 1/4 of 13-4, but up on the outside, Garber Boy will not go away. Garber Boy takes another run at Majestic Luna. Garber Boy on the outside, Majestic Luna toward the rail. These two, Garber Boy, Majestic Luna digging deep. It's Garber Boy surging ahead, Garber Boy in time. Majestic Luna with a great try second, Dakota's Dude third, Karas finished fourth in 1:34 flat. Number 3, Garber Boy refused to take no for an answer as he was turned away when initially challenged Majestic Luna, but he made a rebid and he got up for the victory in the closing strides of today's first race under strong handling from Jeffrey Sanchez for Armando de la Cerda and the Midwest Thoroughbreds. To the second race now, and the start of today's early pick 4.5 furlongs of the journey. To the first finish line they raced, maiden claimers in for $25,000. Late scratch of 2 Mancora left us with a field of 7. The favorite was the 3, Tawa. And they're off. Excellent start for Tawa, who moves right to the early lead. From the outside, she's unbridled away in second. First-timer Country Girl Cheryl now takes over third. Tong Shu is racing on now. From Valerie first to his next. Second last, All About Hay, and Panda's the trailer as they make their way to the far turn run. Tawa and Edgar Zayas have the lead. It's Tawa in front by a length. She's unbridled second. Country Girl Cheryl third. Tong Shu back to fourth. Running on a bit from fifth is Valerie first. Then comes All About Hay. Still at the back is Panda. Around the far turn they go. Tawa now comes under pressure as She's Unbridled issues the challenge on the outside. These two shoulder to shoulder for a stretch run confrontation. 4 lengths clear of Country Girl Cheryl, and they're at the top of the stretch. Tawa digs in and finds a bit more. She's Unbridled takes another run at her, and she means business. Here's She's Unbridled, and Eduardo Nunez edging to a clear advantage. She's Unbridled is a 5-2 winner. Tawa second, well clear of Country Girl Cheryl third. Second choice in the wagering 5, She's Unbridled, wins the stretch battle with the favorite Tawa, gets the maiden diploma under jockey Eduardo Nunez, for trainer Anna Varsi and owners Constance and Patrick Bethel. 3 Tawa second, 1 Country Girl Cheryl completes a formful try. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the Sunday feature, turf racing, right after this.
Welcome to my playground.
Back now for race number 3 on the card, 1 mile over the turf. Starter allowance optional claiming runners. Race for a $45,000 purse as part of the Gulfstream Park Starter Series. Scratch number 4, Silent Citizen, a field of 6. Favorites included 1, Salute the Colonel, and 2, Saint-Ger. Salute the Colonel away well. Famous Fact has speed. Saint-Ger was last to begin, but starts to improve between horses. Far outside, One of a Kind is marching forward as there's no speed on early. One of a Kind goes at it with Famous Fact. Now taking over third is Trouble in Phoenix, saving ground. Salute the Colonel ahead of Saint-Ger. And Street Code has dropped over to the inside rail. Trails the field, but not far away. Look at him stack and pack here. Salute the Colonel's in a world of trouble there. Very, very keen and up on heels. The leader is on the inside, One of a Kind, a length and a quarter. Trouble in Phoenix second, Famous Fact is third, Saint-Ger fourth. Salute the Colonel still tugging while second last. Street Code is last through a 25-second pedestrian opening quarter. They amble down the backstretch with One of a Kind getting things the way he wants. He leads the way 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Trouble in Phoenix is there second, pocketed up, Famous Fact third. Saint-Ger is racing in fourth. He's had a good run of it. The same cannot be said for Salute the Colonel, who has yet to settle, fifth and down toward the rail. 3 lengths to the trailer, Street Code. 49 and 3 for the opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Now the pace starts to pick up, and One of a Kind maintains his lead. Trouble in Phoenix is second, Saint-Ger 3 wide third. Famous Fact toward the inside is now fourth, getting into the clear. Salute the Colonel. Street Code still last. One of a Kind still first. One of a Kind still fresh. Top of the lane after 3 quarters in 1:13 and 1. One of a Kind wheels off the turn on top by 2.5. Saint-Ger is second down the center. Salute the Colonel toward the rail and Famous Fact. 1/8 of a mile to go. One of a Kind still there by 2.5. Salute the Colonel's running a great race. He's up on the outside of Saint-Ger and battling for second, but One of a Kind goes gate to wire. Saint-Ger second, Salute the Colonel third, Trouble in Phoenix finish fourth. Number 7, One of a Kind, got a very nice trip from jockey Raylu Gutierrez, secured the inside, the lead, and a slow pace, and went gate to wire for trainer Dave Casson and the Hickory Woods Farm. 2, Saint-Ger second, 1, Salute the Colonel completes the formful try. To the 4th race now, and the start of another pick 3, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for $6,250. Scratch to 6, Grace's Drama. Favorites were 4, Flying Girl, and 5, Winning for Sarah. And they're off. Level beginning. It's a crawl of an early pace, and from the outside, Winning for Sarah, and Did Not Mean It to go out toward the lead. Down at the inside, Regal Roma wants forward position. Angling to the far outside is Flying Girl, and moving at the back of the main body is Motions First. The early trailer is Asian Moon Lady. Out of the chute they run, and here's Regal Roma to put a neck in front, but Did Not Mean It won't let her get far. They move a length better than the 2 favorites. Flying Girl and Winning for Sarah now 3rd and 4th, as Regal Roma's going to take back again. 23 and 4 for a pretty strong opening quarter speed, as Did Not Mean It has a narrow lead. Regal Roma is second, 3 wide, Winning for Sarah third, 4 wide, Flying Girl fourth. Down at the rail in 5th is Motions First, and the trailer is Asian Moon Lady, as Regal Roma goes on with it again. So they pass the half-mile point, and Regal Roma leads by a neck through a 47-second opening half-mile. In fact, 47 and 1 for that half-mile speed. There goes Winning for Sarah 3 wide, 4 wide, Flying Girl. Did Not Mean It hangs tough. Regal Roma's being asked to quicken toward the fence. 2 back to 4th, 5th running Motions First, then to the outside Asian Moon Lady. Tries to play catch-up from the back of the field as they run to the top of the stretch. Winning for Sarah has the lead. Rios working overtime as Flying Girl moves to her on the outside. Into the clear, Motions First has an upset possibility. After 3 quarters and 1:12 and 1, they're at the top of the stretch. Winning for Sarah, Flying Girl on the outside. Flying Girl now puts a neck in front. Winning for Sarah can do nothing about it. On the outside in Motions First, she's trying to get into second, but nobody's going to catch Flying Girl. Flying Girl and jockey Leonel Reyes kick away to win by 3. Second is Winning for Sarah. Third is Motions First, well clear of the others. Photo for 5th and 1:38 and 4. Number 4, Flying Girl, makes a long sustained run from the back to get the victory in deep stretch under strong handling from Leonel Reyes, who's been riding very well of late. Victor Barboza Jr., the winning conditioner for Grand Poyo Stable. 5, Winning for Sarah second, Long Shot 3, Motions First, ran third. To the 5th race now. It was today's feature race, the Mecchi Overnight Stakes, on the turf at 1 1/8 for a guaranteed purse of $75,000. Field of 7 signed on. Bettors like the 1, Conquest Sandman. And they're off in the Mecchi. Good start toward the rail for Conquest Sandman, who goes looking for his customary early lead. Racing in second is Archer Road. Zipping is up on the outside. Till the end is an early fourth ahead of his stablemate, My Point Exactly. Then DeRocher and Galleon Mast is allowed to settle at the back of the field as they make the charge to the first turn. Amisael Jaramillo and Conquest Sandman lead now by a length and a quarter. Zipping is second. My Point Exactly, the gray, is maneuvered 3 wide to race on from third. Saving ground is Archer Road. 3 lengths back to till the end, and the 2 at the back are Galleon Mast and DeRocher. Separated by about 6 lengths in the run to the backstretch, and it's still Conquest Sandman carving out the numbers. They went the opening quarter in 24-2. Conquest Sandman a half a length in front. My Point Exactly chirped along, wants to go get the favorite here early on under Luis Castillo as they went 48 seconds for the opening half mile. Taking in the early action third is Zipping, then Archer Road at the rail. The pace is picked up a touch as the second horse is really trying to force the issue here as they make their way to the final half mile. It's Conquest Sandman. He's been allowed to get soft enough fractions. He should be fresh. He leads by 2, and that's an all-in My Point Exactly on retreat. Archer Road comes alive for Jeffrey Sanchez. He's up into second. Zipping is now third. Up to fourth and Galleon Mast. That's all for My Point Exactly till the end needs to get going. DeRocher's been last as they run to the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:11.3. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Toward the inside, Conquest Sandman has to deal with the onrushing Archer Road with Galleon Mast swung to the center for an 1/8 of a mile kick, and Conquest Sandman kicks on again. Conquest Sandman now by 3. Up to the outside, Galleon Mast going to try to get into second with Archer Road. Conquest Sandman all the way in the Becky. Second is Galleon Mast, third is Archer Road, then till the end, DeRocher, Zipping, and My Point Exactly. 148 flat.
If you've been following South Florida horse racing over the last couple of months, you were definitely familiar with Conquest Sandman as he takes his game to another level. He just continues to get better and better as he goes gate to wire against Stakes Company and wins under jockey Amisael Jaramillo for Juan Carlos Labarrio and Costa Brava. Certainly the top of the class for the local turf horses going 2 turns. Second 6, Galleon Mast, who may have been dethroned from that title, ahead of number 3, Archer Road, who's also taking his game to a new level. He ran well again today and settles for third.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow 6. Maiden claimers sprint 6 furlongs over the main track for a $10,000 price tag here. Scratch number 7, Blue Whale, a field of 8. Favorites included 8, Permitted, 9, Glotanasa.
And they're off. Slow to go was the debut runner, Dashing Duchess. Glotanasa from the far outside fires right to the top. Away racing in second, Jubilant. Up on her outside is Permitted. Down at the inside, improving his Divine Diva with Beyond Sand at the rail. Then back to the inside, Successful Quest and Dreaming of Mermaids with Dashing Duchess trying to play catch-up from the back of the field. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn with the lead, Glotanasa. Permitted, the nearest pursuer second, 2.5 clear of Jubilant in third. Divine Diva's next at the rail. Following now is Dreaming of Mermaids, who's up on the outside in fourth. A gap of another 3 to Beyond Sand. Successful Quest is beat a retreat. Dashing Duchess passes her as they run to the top of the stretch. Glotanasa still has the lead. Permitted second, Jubilant third. 5 lengths ahead of Dreaming of Mermaids, who's trying to rally well fourth. 3 lengths clear of Divine Diva, and they're at the top of the stretch. Glotanasa puts away Permitted, leads by 2.5. Jubilant takes a shot on the outside. Permitted tries to re-rally and is doing just that toward the rail. Final 1/8 of a mile out in the center. Jubilant and Relu Gutierrez sweep to the front, and they're kicking away. It's Relu's second winner of the day. It's Jubilant for the maiden score by 4.5 in the end. Permitted second, close for third, Glotanasa or an onrushing Dreaming of Mermaids.
Number 4, Jubilant, rallies down the center of the course and draws away for a pretty conclusive maiden score, giving Relu Gutierrez his second winner of the day. This one for Leo Asperua Jr. and the Vexo Racing Stable. 8, Permitted second, 9, Glotanasa ran third. To the 7th race and the start of the late pick 5, race 7 on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Scratch number 10, Song of Melody. These were claimers in for 10,000. Public all over number 1, Scatnap.
And they're up. Clouded Appeal begins the best with Mojo's Queen moving alongside. Scatnap has speed from the fence, and College Holly makes it a party. They're 4 across the course early. Mighty Patient is away in 5th, then back to the inside Baby Monster ahead of Bar Libre. The early trailer is Swapple. Around the first turn they go, and College Holly and Relu Gutierrez now clear off. They lead the way by a length and a quarter. Up on the outside, Clouded Appeal is a joint second. Tugging hard between horses is Mojo's Queen, and Camacho has to go after the leader with Mojo's Queen as she will not settle. 4th at the rail is Scatnap. She has settled, only 2 lengths off the lead, working 2.5 clear of an improving Baby Monster on the outside of Mighty Patient. The 2 at the back, Bar Libre and Swapple. 24 seconds for the opening quarter speed. College Holly leads the way 3 parts of a length. Mojo's Queen continues to be very keen while second. Down at the inside, Scatnap is 3rd, a length and a half in front of Clouded Appeal 4th. Back 5th is Baby Monster, then comes Bar Libre and Mighty Patient. Swapple is last of all as they speed around the far turn. With the advantage on the inside, College Holly by a neck. On the outside, that's Mojo's Queen still second. Scatnap gets into the clear and starts to get serious. She's motoring up to the top 2, and now Scatnap, as the public pick, has taken the lead. Bar Libre and Swapple running home from the back. Baby Monster wants a slice, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, Scatnap, Gaffleone sends her for home, and she leads by 3. Bar Libre takes a shot second. On the outside, and Swapple 3rd. As they come to the final furlong, it's Scatnap strong up front. Scatnap has 4 to 5. That's easy money. Scatnap wrapped up in the end. She won by 4. Close then for second. Bar Libre or Swapple, then Baby Monster and College Holly at 130 and 4.
Number 1, Scatnap, much too good for him in today's 7th race. Kicks off the late pick 5 with a popular victory under confident handling from Tyler Gaffleone for Joe Orsino and owner John Azatori. Second 4, Bar Libre. Third 8, Swapple. To the 8th race now, on the start of the late pick 4, 5.5 furlongs the journey. These are maiden special weight runners of the 2-year-old variety. 5.5 furlongs again was the trip. 8 to the gate, the favorite was the 6, Sniper Shot.
And they're off. Good start out wide for High Five, who hits the ground running. Bradshaw has speed, moving up between horses. Rayo My King not far away, and Rayo My King and Bradshaw go 1-2. Racing in 3rd is High Five. Down at the inside, Handsome Chewy with Union's Destiny. The favorite Sniper Shot was off in traffic, and he's now rushing forward on the outside. Sniper Shot 4 or 5 deep as they round the far turn. He just took 3rd. Then it's a gap of 3 to Zuliano and Homeboys at the back of the field as they round the far turn. 22 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. Rayo My King leads the way by a head. Sniper Shot comes to call on the outside. Gaffleone gives him the green light to go forward. In between horses, Bradshaw makes it 3 across the course, working 3 ahead of Union's Destiny. From the back and Homeboy, and they're at the top of the stretch. Sniper Shot, the son of Shackelford, comes away with the lead. Rayo My King, dead game and fighting on second. 3 lengths back to Union's Destiny and Homeboy. Final 1/8 of a mile, and Sniper Shot still has the lead by 2. Here's a late run from Union's Destiny, who's gobbling up ground. Union's Destiny lunging at Sniper Shot. Sniper Shot hangs on. Union's Destiny second, then Homeboy and Rayo My King.
Number 6, Sniper Shot, hangs on for the victory as the popular favorite under jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Gets his second winner today. Todd Pletcher does the training for owners Jim Bakke and Jerry Isbister. Second 3, Union's Destiny, definitely won for the list. He was full of run late ahead of the 1, Homeboy, who ran 3rd. To the 9th race now, on the start of the late pick 3, claimers on turf at a mile and a 16th. Price tag $10,000. Field of 9 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. From between horses, Abbott away well. Spin Cycle has speed. Captain Kit not far away. He'll land 3rd. At the rail, it's Big Money Machine. Flashy Chelsea's dropped over from his high draw to race a length better than Good and Proper. Then got some mojo. The 2 at the back here are Starship Zorro and Walker's Landing. They make their way now into the first turn, and using his speed to throttle open is Abbott, who needs now by 2 over Spin Cycle in second. Captain Kid is now 3rd up on the outside, and Flashy Chelsea 4th. Moving back at the rail 5th is Big Money Machine, a length and a half in front of the team of Got Some Mojo and Good and Proper. The 2 at the back remain Starship Zorro and Walker's Landing as they covered an opening quarter mile in 24 and 2. Down the backstretch they go, approaching the half-mile mark. Abbott trying to back down the speed now. Leads the way 3 parts of length. Spin Cycle in the 2-path is now second. 3 wide and Captain Kit third. At the rail, Big Money Machine yet to be given the green light. 4th and down toward the rail. Then comes Flashy Chelsea. 2 better than Good and Proper. Got some mojo not responding yet as Big Money Machine just slammed on the brakes. The 2 at the back remain Starship Zorro and Walker's Landing, and they round the far turn. 48 and 4 for the opening half mile. Abbott has the lead a length and a half. Spin Cycle is there second. Flashy Chelsea moving sharply on the outside for CC Lopez. 2 better than Big Money Machine, who's held up in traffic. Now got some mojo, tries to get his mojo going. Far outside and Good and Proper, and they're at the top of the stretch. Abbott set down for the drive, maintains the lead. Flashy Chelsea to the attack is second. Big Money Machine coming up the inside third, final 1/8 of a mile. Here comes an outside running Flashy Chelsea to get after Abbott. Abbott, Flashy Chelsea, Flashy Chelsea. Flashy Chelsea and Chuck Lopez ran down Abbott in 1:43 flat.
Number 9, Flashy Chelsea, bet in half from his 10-1 morning line, off at 5-1 today. That was smart money as he got the job done under a strong ride from veteran reinsman Chuck Lopez for trainer Jose Gallegos and owner Robert Amendola. Second, number 4, Abbott. Third was the 8, Got Some Mojo. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late daily double. Allowance horses at 1 mile over the main track when we come back right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. The first half of the late daily double, an allowance race at 1 mile over the main track. A field of 6 signed on. Favorites included 5, Ruler of the Nile, and 3, Weiser.
And they're off. Good start in the center for Yeehaw. Ruler of the Nile is being sent along, and toward the inside, front-loaded has some added pop as they run out of the chute. It's front-loaded, having an early tussle with Ruler of the Nile. They're in lockstep with Weiser between horses. Away in fourth is Indian Scout, then Fog Warning, and the trailer is Yeehaw. They exit the chute with 6 furlongs left to negotiate, and toward the inside, front-loaded leads by a head. On the outside, Ruler of the Nile is now back to second. Weiser is third. The pace is strong as they went 23 seconds for the opening quarter speed. Down at the inside, it's Fog Warning, racing third last. Second last, Indian Scout. And unhurried at the back of the field is Yeehaw as front-loaded tries to win it right now. Front-loaded less than 5 furlongs from home and 2.5 on top. Ruler of the Nile being asked to keep up second. Weiser is third. Fog Warning had a brief bid, but he's now back to fifth. Moving up to fourth is Indian Scout, who's 3 wide. Nothing yet from Yeehaw. The opening half mile was 45 and 1. Front-loaded, letting it all hang loose under Edgard Zayas to the top of the stretch. 2 on top. Weiser second, Indian Scout third. That's all for Ruler of the Nile back to fourth. Then it's about 5 or 6 to Fog Warning, and Yeehaw never picked up a hoof with a quarter of a mile left to go. 3/4, 109 and 3, and front-loaded still there. Front-loaded cuts the corner and opens up again. Front-loaded now by 5. Weiser is second. Toward the inside, Ruler of the Nile, then Indian Scout. It's still front-loaded by 4.5. Weiser second. He's getting some ground back, but front-loaded is well clear. A powerful performance from front-loaded. He went all the way, won it by 3. Weiser second, Ruler of the Nile third, then Indian Scout, Fog Warning, and Yeehaw in 1:36 and 1. And runners away. General Stonewall was off slowly. It was a good start for Mexican Lucky, who's heading off for the early lead from the Stifler, who comes away in second. Armonico races between horses. He's part of the pace battle, and he's now second. Back to fourth and inside to Alperes. Then comes David's Boy, who's mid-flight. It's a length and a half, almost 2 now to run for the cup, and Count Archibald out wide as Home Power. Stretch of another 3 lengths to the Chaunchi, racing ahead of Ms. Patty, who settled about 10 lengths off the lead, working 2 in front of Cape Marco Drive. And then it's a gap of another 6 to the trailer, General Stonewall. Down the backstretch they go. They went 23 seconds for the opening quarter speed, and Carlos Lugo and Mexican Lucky cutting out the fractions. They lead the way by a half a length. In between horses, Harmonico second. The Stifler is 3 wide third. 2.5 lengths back to the rail, and Alperes, who's now fourth. Back to fifth, and on the improve is David's Boy, 3 lengths better than Home Power. Now Count Archibald begins to get underway ahead of Run for the Cup, trying to split horses and move up. He's in traffic too, is the Chaunchi. The Chaunchi's drawn with the 9 lengths of the lead while starting a rally. Running on from the back, Miss Pazzi and Cape Marco Drive as they round the far turn. The opening half mile went in 46 and 4. Look at the back markers, Count Archibald and the Chaunchi. They're 5th and 6th and closing good ground as they're 5 and 6 wide. Trying to split horses is Alperes, who's hemmed in traffic. Top of the lane, the Chaunchi with a big sweeping move to take the lead now. Back to second is Mexican Lucky. Count Archibald's on the outside of Alperes. They're third and fourth, battling to get into second, but the Chaunchi is clear at the 16th pole. It's the Chaunchi with a sharp move from Tyler Gaffleone. Will win it going away. Alperes was second, Count Archibald third, Mexican Lucky spices up your super, and then Cape Marco Drive to complete the high five in 132 flat.
And there we go. Congratulations to all of the winners today, including Conquest Sandman, who was just awesome, taking our featured 5th race, the $75,000 Mechie, easily one of the best claims in South Florida thus far in 2018. 3 straight dark days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're back at it here at GP this coming Thursday with the first race twilight post of 2:15 p.m. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.